morning, guys, and welcome back. It's time to grab your fuzzy slippers, your baggy sweaters, and get ready for everything pumpkin spice. Fall is finally here, which I am super excited about. I say that winter is my favorite season, which is true, but fall is so close that it could technically just be the same favorite. And with it being fall, it means everybody is back to school around here. After Labor Day, all the schools finally started again. We had a few that started earlier, but everybody started after Labor Day. So all the kids are back to school, parks are empty, all that kind of stuff. This is one of the few times in my life that this means absolutely nothing for me. What are you doing? Because this guy, it doesn't affect him. Whoa. You okay? No changes, no anything. Doesn't change our routine, doesn't change what we do. The only thing that differs is the possibility of an evening walk, because it'll be a little bit cooler. Having gone to school, college, worked in preschool, worked in elementary school, like my life has revolved around this school time. And now I barely even notice it, except for the back to school sales. I do notice that. So really, fall isn't much of a change for us anymore. There is a big change going on for Isaiah though. He had his last bottle this morning. I am taking away the bottles today, no more. During the day, he drinks his water from his 360 cup, but he's still been having a morning and an evening bottle, but all that stops today. Just gonna have a regular sippy cup for that. Not ready to do milk in the 360 because he still spills it everywhere. So we're gonna try the sippy cup, and that's our next step. You're growing up. The other thing that is big for fall for me is this is when I start my Christmas prep. I may be crazy, but Christmas is my absolute favorite, and I start thinking about it in September. I've already started doing my list. I've actually already ordered a Christmas present for this guy. I like to get ahead of things. I usually like to try and have all my presents wrapped before December. It usually drives people crazy, but hey, I don't have to worry about it for December. I can just enjoy all the activities and no stress. The only thing I still obviously save for December is some of the baking. There's a lot of things that you can't freeze and stuff like that, so I do bake in December. All right. But as you can tell, I'm really looking forward to the holiday season. This is his second time, but I think he's going to be way more involved this year, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're just hanging out at home today and just chilling. This guy has started doing some really funny things, and I'm hoping I can catch them on camera because I know at least I want to remember what you're doing because it's hilarious. I have absolutely no idea what he's saying, but it's absolutely adorable. We love it. It's so cute. You are just too cute. So this is my Christmas Eve box / Christmas storage box. This is basically the majority of what we have besides Christmas dishes. But I'm hoping to find a list that I think I stored in here. I have a list of traditional things that I want to get in our stockings and things, because I want to get the similar things each year, kind of like traditionally. And I can't find it in my home binder, so I'm hoping it's in here. So I got this out of the shed and I'm going to check it out. And this little box is actually some ornaments that I made. I'm going to talk about this later in December. An ornament list. And I don't see it in here. I have no idea what I did with that list. I'm a huge list person and I have lists for everything. I usually have lists where I keep my lists. That's a joke. But anyways, it's not in here. I guess I'm gonna have to come up with new stuff because I don't remember what I was planning. I have my list still for, I don't have that list either. Where did I put those lists? I had a list for all the stuff I wanted to put in our Advent box as well. And I have no idea where that one is either. That's why I start in September. It gives me time to figure these things out. unless we get a house in the next couple months, we're still going to be living with my parents during Christmas. So I'm not going to have a tree to decorate or any of that kind of stuff because we just use my mom's decorations. It's her house. We let her decorate. So I figured I would just give you a sneak peek into my decoration, ornament collection, whatever you want to call. Because who knows when the next time I'm going to be able to get these things out. So I just kind of wanted to show you some of them. I try to only keep things that are either sentimental or super meaningful. So I have a very limited collection, but each piece I really like. I don't just have baubles and stuff like that. This set right here, I've actually been collecting since when we got married, and it is the 12 Days of Christmas. So in October, I'm actually going to go and pick up our next piece for that because I think I just got 8 last year, so I'm going to be getting 9 this year, and I'm going to go all the way to 12 and have that whole set. I love the 12 Days of Christmas. I love the meaning behind it, so I really like having that. I mentioned this box of some handmade ornaments that I made. I will show you that later, so you don't get to see that one. Show you one more. Show you these. So these are from Christmas Around the World. That's just the life of Christ. I love these little ornaments. I love having meaningful decorations. The thing with these though is I can only put them up if we have a fake tree. So if we ever do decide to get a real tree again, I won't be able to use them because they're so heavy. With the fake tree, it actually takes 2 of those little wire branches to hang them. That's everything I'm going to show you now. Eventually one year when we do have our own house and everything, I'll give you a Christmas tree tour, I guess. But that's your little sneak peek. So I just checked all of my notebooks, which I have tons of them with different lists for different things. Wasn't on any of those, so I'm going to double check my home binder. I'm hoping I can find this because I really don't want to have to start it all over again. Christmas section. Let's see. I have my gift planner card list. Let's check this. Ha! I did have it. I just had it behind my card list, so I do have my list. Perfect. Now I can get my list ready for shopping throughout the months. Good morning. Did you have a good nap? Are you ready to get up? You want me to take your sack off? Watch your hands. You ready to get up? Up. Up. Ugh. The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Where's your pants? Yeah? You ready to go play? I love you, Bubba. The camera looking. Find my socks. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you putting your face on my sock? You silly boy. What are you doing? You're a goofball. So I just basically haven't filmed anything for the last few hours. After Isaiah got up from his nap, he was just really cranky. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he had a headache. He might be teething. I don't really know, but he was just whining and crying just the whole time for no apparent reason. I actually ended up putting him in his crib only 2 hours after being awake. And he just quietly played in his crib for like an hour and then fell asleep. So I don't really know what's going on. But he got some more rest, so I guess that's good. So I'm not really sure how much more I'm going to film today, because if he's not feeling good, I'm exhausted too. So maybe we'll just end up catching back up tomorrow and just let the rest of this day go. Not quite sure. I know the dogs are getting a bath tomorrow. Neighbor Kaylee's going to come over again, so maybe I'll film that. I don't know. Don't really know where this vlog's going at this point, because you just gotta take it as it is when you got littles. As you saw, my parents are actually taking Isaiah and the dogs for the walk this morning because I just feel like garbage. And my ankle's jacked up, so I can't handle taking them and the stroller right now. So they took him. Gonna get him out. He's still really cranky and crabby this morning, so figured getting him some fresh air might be good. What do you think of your chair? Do you like your chair? Yeah? Got a pretty cool chair. There you go. Good job. But can you get back on it? Moving on to something else to attack. Your turbo boost out of the room? Hi. Nope. Door's open. Problem solved. Okay. Are you playing in your bathtub? What are you doing? Be careful. That's to use for afterwards. So. Kaylee finally Kaylee finally showed up to watch the dogs.
Hey
About
guys.
time. Almost 3 o'clock. Slacker.
It's only 2:20.
Denali. Hi, good girl. You gotta go outside. Time for a bath, buddy.
I'm sorry. Come
You
on.
might have to carry him. That's what I usually have to do. Oh, he's wet. Dylan, outside. Come on, baby. Come on, outside.
Get myself somewhat dry, buddy.
All right.
Come on, Kiana.
Last one. Your turn, girl.
Come on.
Come on, Kiana.
Come on, Kiana. Let's go.
Go take a bath.
Come on. No.
You're probably gonna have to pick her up.
Okay. Come on, Kiana. No.
Hey, you need to go outside.
Come on,
You wet mutt?
Go on, let's go.
And all 3 are done.
Better off as strangers. Believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I walk alone in the night, beneath the pale moon. Loving's for the fools. Baby, beware of my light. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf.
I didn't want to do this up here, but that's okay.
It snowed in September. That good spaghetti. Hey, don't drop it. What? Hi. Yeah. Yeah. It's a rough night. Maybe we should have put you to bed. So it has been an interesting day. Isaiah took a 2-hour nap for his morning nap, a 2.5-hour nap for his second nap. I took a 2-hour nap during his first nap. We are just super out of it today. Neither of us are feeling that great. Right now he's in reading with Dad, getting ready for bed. And I'm gonna go and try and take a shower after we pray and just relax. And then gonna wind down my night with a nice cup of tea. Gonna have some decaf pumpkin spice. So that's basically it. I know this vlog isn't very interesting, but that's life for you. Anyways, thanks for watching and God bless.